Hardcore hip hop commentary back in the building once again. And today I want to talk to y'all about the rise of the Instagram model Groupie in the rap game. And also talk about the fall of the video Vixen Groupie in the rap game. Now, for the last decade or so, video vixens were the hip-hop side pieces. Meaning, 9 times out of 10, if you saw a female in a rap artist video, some type of sexual favors were exchanged for that premiere in the video. I mean, this is all actual factual. They got ex-video vixens who actually wrote books on this. Prime example, we got Superhead. She wrote a book on this. But within the last 5 years, there's been a decline in video vixen and rappers hooking up. If I'm not mistaken, the last 2 famous video vixens that were popular mainstream were Amber Rose and Black China. These 2 were both video vixens, but to take it even a step farther, both of them were strippers before they even became video vixens. So I'm just giving you the pattern. I'm showing you the pattern of how the industry does these things. And now look at both of them. Both of them finally settled down after they had had sex with multiple rappers. They settled down with one main rapper and get this rapper to get them pregnant so that they could be set for life. I'm not lying, this is all factual. You can look it up yourself. I mean, actions speak louder than words. But today, in today's hip hop, with the invention of social media, rappers and the elite industry owners have found a new way of providing females for rappers. And this is the Instagram model. Now, I'm gonna name a couple. And we got Selena Powell. You know, she's been linked to over a dozen different rappers, hands down. And she's honest. She'll speak on incidents because she don't care. She's trying to get fame off of being associated with rappers. She's been linked to Offset, Quavo, Snoop Dogg, Trey Songz, Akon, and the list goes on and on and on. Also, she's always been promoted on Adam 22's podcast. I don't know if y'all know who Adam 22 is, but he's a Caucasian podcaster that has a show called No Jumper. He's always promoting these Instagram models who love to hook up with rappers and entertainers, like such as ball players and athletes. And him, Adam 22, even he's hooked up with an Instagram model. His girlfriend's name is Lena the Plug. And I'm gonna give you some game on Adam 22. Just like a lot of these rappers, Adam 22 is a Freemason. So it's no surprise that his podcast is blowing up the way it is because he's part of the industry. He's part of the system. If you don't believe me, just look at his real name. His real name is Adam Grand Mason. Did y'all catch that? His last name is Grand Mason. So peep game, fellas. Okay, moving on. We got India Love, another IG model. She's been linked to Drake and other rappers. We have Rosie Divine, Lyra Galore, and the list goes on and on and on and on. You can do your own research and you'll come up with the same information that I'm telling you. And you'll start to see the same patterns that I'm showing you. That this is the new wave. They are pairing up rappers with IG models. And it's the same thing as it always is in the industry. These relationships be fake. They're relationships of convenience. Because there's really nothing real in the hip-hop industry anymore. Everything you see is an illusion. You watch Love and Hip Hop, and what do? You see that there is no love in the show, and there really isn't any hip-hop in the show. It's all a facade. It's all for your imagination. Just like these relationships. If y'all believe for 1 minute that these relationships are actual relationships, then y'all fell for the gimmick. So, this is the new wave. IG models and rappers. You'll see a lot more of it. Cardi B was an Instagrammer. Look at her, she blew up. This is where they're finding their new talent. This is where they're finding their new pretty faces. Because it's so accessible. All a rapper has to do is go right into a female's DM. All the female has to do is hop right in the rapper's DM. They're in a situation where it works to both of their advantages, because the women want to be in the spotlight and the men want to have a woman who's in the spotlight. They just look at how many subscribers the women have on IG, and they base whether they're going to talk to them or not off of that, because each one is looking out for themselves. Now this ain't going to be a long video, because I understand that my peoples don't have a long attention span. And if you make a video too long, they only going to watch a certain amount of the video. Like, I just put out a video on the state of hip hop. And this is what I like about YouTube. When you put a video out, it tells you the statistics of the video. That video that I just did on the state of hip hop was 1 hour and 24 minutes long. When I look at my statistics, it tells me that the average watcher only watches 16 minutes of the video. That's the average that they watch, 16 minutes of the video. YouTube ain't never lied. Well, they might be lying, but this is what I'm seeing. So, with me, I grow through everything I go through. So I learned from that experience. I will not be making any more 1 hour and 24 minute videos, because my people got short attention span. If you basically, if once you go over 15 minutes, you've been talking too long. So even though I got more to add to this video, I can go into depth and detail about what I'm actually talking about the rise of the Instagram model. I'm not, because 9 times out of 10, y'all are not going to pay attention to everything I'm saying. So from now on, I'm gonna keep it simple, keep it short, keep it brief, just so that you get the gist of what I'm saying. And if you're interested in it, you can probably do your own research on the side if you want. And if you already know what I'm talking about, you'll be like, oh yeah, I can see what he's talking about. I see the link. I see how the video vixens have been pushed to the side. They're not needed anymore, because now they got a whole avenue of Instagram models that they can use to fill that video vixen void. Because the video vixens was started to expose all of these rappers. For instance, like Superhead, she was out here exposing these rappers. They writing books. They giving it up. They telling you who's doing what and who's not doing what, who's working with what and who's not working with what. So they had to push them to the side and start a new wave with these IG Instagram models. Okay? Now that I touched upon it, if you weren't aware, keep your eyes open and trust and believe you're going to see this pattern for yourself. And if you are aware, I'm clapping it up, because you are awake and you are really following the trends of what's going on in the hip-hop culture. And with that being said, I'm going to stick to my word, keep it less than 15 minutes. So as always, I'm out, and I'll see y'all on the next video.